Hey guys, and welcome back to yet another Just Cause 4 video, a show where we take a look at the latest gameplay releases and analyze it for any new information we can draw out of it. Today we'll have a look at the new NerdCube video where we find some new gameplay and some never seen before features. But before we begin, shout out to the sponsor of this video, Instant Gaming. If you guys are looking to pre-order Just Cause 4, it's currently 33% off on their website. So I don't recommend you guys check out the link in the description for some cheap and awesome games. Anyway, let's get stuck right into this. It is stated at the beginning of the video that NerdCube has been playing a new version of the game with a few new features added to it. One big change is the addition of the power yank ability using the tether. Essentially what the feature does is pulls objects towards each other at fast speed, sending them flying or crashing into other objects. This just shows more of the customization and abilities to come with the release of Just Cause 4, making the grappling hook a very powerful tool in the hands of the player. The amount of creative freedom the grapple will give us this time around is truly amazing. I cannot wait to try out the game for myself and create some spectacular stunts and awesome challenges. On the topic of the tether, I do have to mention the new length of the grapple. As you guys see from this clip, the reach of the tether is rather far. I'm not sure if this is due to the grapple being upgraded or if this is the new default grapple length. Regardless, I'm happy to see this as it doesn't restrict the player as much as the other games, which in my opinion is always a good thing. The next thing is the grapple kick. Correct me if I'm wrong, but until now we haven't seen any gameplay of it, so it's cool to see another feature making a comeback instead of being cut out like a lot of other games do nowadays. The next interesting thing we can draw out of this video is plane combat. Finally, it looks like planes will be able to attack players. This is a very welcomed change. I feel like the previous games were definitely lacking in that aspect. The enemy attack jets were pretty much useless. They were only really there for the player to grapple onto and steal one of them. We can obviously see from this clip that the jet attacks a player on the ground, but has been confirmed that air-to-air combat will very much be a thing. So I think this is gonna just add a lot more variety with obviously the front lines, the massive battles that are gonna rage throughout Solis. So to me, this is a very needed addition to the game. So it's really good to see it making its way to Just Cause 4. For the first time, we see a new type of a mounted gun, a railgun. Looks like the Black Hand will be bringing pretty advanced weaponry to the battlefield. Like any railgun, it appears that you need to charge it up in order to fire the weapon. The projectile seems pretty much instant. It's definitely going to be a great weapon for taking out air vehicles or targeting enemy tanks across the battlefield. Putting this thing onto a cargo plane and flying around shooting enemies on the ground is going to be so much fun. I mean, just imagine having this thing on top of a plane, just flying around, like I said, taking out bases, taking out other jets. I think it's gonna be so much fun. And when the multiplayer mod finally comes around, doing that with a friend is gonna be spectacular. I cannot wait for it. Next, we see cannon track gameplay, which answers some of the questions we had about it. Turns out you can drive and shoot at the same time, making it very powerful. To my surprise, the fire rate on it is rather fast, but it doesn't do as much damage as I expected. Regardless, it looks like a fun vehicle to roam around the battlefield in. Last but not least, we need to talk about the lightning storm. We have seen gameplay of them before, but it looks like we can predict where the lightning is going to strike, making it easier to navigate around a lightning storm. It appears before lightning strikes an object or a player, you can see lightning charge up effect, giving you time to react or get low enough not to get strike. As you guys probably already know, in a lightning storm, basically it targets some of the tallest objects, or not the tallest, but the highest objects in the sky. So if you're wingsuiting around or you're in a helicopter, you're probably gonna get hit. So it's kind of cool to see that it's not gonna just instantly kill you. It gives you time to react, go maybe on the ground, hide somewhere. So it's pretty cool to see. It's kind of like a quality of life thing, but I think it's gonna be very useful. But that is gonna do it for this video. It's kind of a short one. Let me know in the comments what your new favorite feature is. For me, it's definitely the new railgun. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like on it, subscribe if you're new to the channel for plenty more Just Cause 4 content. Like I said, the pre-order for Just Cause 4 is 33% off on the Instant Gaming website. I will be hosting giveaways, so stay tuned for that. I'll be making an announcement very soon. But thank you so much for watching. Hope you're gonna have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care, goodbye. Bye bye.